Because it was Barry Bonds.
And because maybe Van Slyke told him to move up, and Van Slyke says, Barry, flip me the bird. Which is a great line, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next call.
And of course, again, because Andy Van Slyke says this, it's gospel.
Well, I don't think that. But he did say it.
Did he?
What?
During the game, did he say that?
Oh, no.
Or is he just saying that?
He says that he said it. Yeah,
exactly.
Who knows?
And because it's Andy Van Slyke, who, by the way, quite often was as big of a jerk as Barry Bonds was to fans and to everybody else. But for whatever reason, he's beloved and he's the guy that everyone loves, and we bring him back. And he had I was watching, what do they call that during the rain delay? Inside Pirates Baseball. They had this big loving feature about Andy Van Slyke and fans signing autographs and all this wonderful love for the guy, which he was a great player. But let's not act like he wasn't a jerk at times, too, when he was here. And let's not act like,
And Bonilla, too.
He didn't do things during those playoffs that led to them losing.
Yeah. All agreed. But it's clear that there's still a large faction of fans in this town who don't like Barry Bonds.
Yeah, of course. And listen, I'm okay with that. Here's what I wish people would just say. I don't like Barry Bonds. They do say that.
No, they do.
No. They come up with all this other nonsense. This other nonsense. Well, the Sid Bream player, this player, that player. He didn't do it. Okay, let's judge every player by that.
Put bluntly,
but they don't. They say they just say you don't like a guy. That's all I care.
Well, aren't they allowed to say that they don't like the play he made?
That's fine. My point is, you asked me. What are people going to remember about Barry Bonds? A guy who was here from like 87 to 93?
Yeah.
And was the best player in the league, 5 of those 7 years or something like that, whatever it was? Okay? If you're going to tell me that, I don't like him because he didn't make a bang-bang 50-50 play, right? I'm going to tell you you're lying to me. You just don't like him, period.
He is attached. He became the face of the most painful play maybe in the history of this town. Maybe unfairly, but I just think that's a fact.
What I'm saying is people that are still holding that play against him just don't like him.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, fine. He didn't make a play. It was a bang-bang play. It was a 50-50 play, no matter what you want to say, right? I would be willing to bet if you played that play 100 times, 50 times it'd be an out, 50 times the guy would be safe.
Maybe he should have moved in.
Maybe if he moves in, it's a different angle and the ball gets past him.
That's what he said. That's what Bond says.
My point is, everybody has all these what ifs. My thing is, it'd be one thing if he made like just an egregious
error. A Bill Buckner play.
Yeah, something like that.
No, I'm with you.
Error.
We're talking about different things.
To me,
I'm with you.
As somebody who literally, was in a room with like 30 people watching this game, as somebody who went to a lot of Pirate games back then, because I was at Point Park, we went across the bridge, you could scalp tickets for $1 to get into games. We went to Pirate games all the time. As somebody who followed that team for 3 years, the Sid Bream game, to me, the villain in that game is Jose Lind, more than anybody else. Jose Lind, and nobody ever wants to bring him up, right?
Well, they do. They do bring up Jose Lind.
Stan Belinda, who was your quote-unquote closer, right? The umpire getting sick, and then all of a sudden the strike zone changed because it was a new umpire.
Yeah.
Right? Cecil Espy playing way off the line and allowing a leadoff double. There's 3 or 4, at least 4 more villains in that 9th inning than Barry Bonds.
Yes.